Black Power, giving honor to the Creator, giving honor to the ancestors. As always, giving honor to my sister, Chief of Staff, Brother Harris Abdul of the Street Law Soldiers, my father, my in-laws, and to all the comrades that are in the ancestral realm as we speak this evening. Also to your family and comrades that are in the ancestral realm. And to all our great leaders, scholars, warriors, freedom fighters that laid their lives out for the liberation of black people. We give you honor and we give you praise today. And also, today is my born day, September the 7th, which is yesterday, and also was the born day of the great legendary Eazy, Eric Wright, who we believe was taken out of here due to the fact that he wanted to get out of certain contracts and be independent. And he realized that he was being used by the so-called white imposter Jew, Jerry Heller. So, you know, if 150 people that was close to him believe that he didn't pass away from natural causes, then there has to be some validity to it. And I had did a couple of stories in my newspapers on Brother Eric Wright, Eazy, which I believe he was poisoned and he was murdered. So we want to give honor to that brother because you don't hear a lot about him. And we also want to not forget the sad part about the legacy of Eazy, that it's a strong possibility that his wife, Tamika Wright, was complicit in his ascension. And I'll get down with some further stuff on that at a later time. Later on this month, or I may do a newspaper article, another newspaper article on Eazy again, because I believe that that's necessary because, you know, Eazy was a strong young brother who transformed and transcended from the streets to the studio. They didn't know how to rap or anything, but with the assistance and the motivation that was given to him by Dr. Dre, Ice Cube, MC Ren, DJ Yellow, you know, to, you know, inspire him and bring out that energy of rapping, which led to him becoming one of the most legendary rappers of all time. Although they were being used by the federal government to promote the degradation of black women, calling them bitches and hoes, and to promote gang violence and black on black crime and black on black murder and self-hatred in the black community. They were used, and this gangster rap had replaced conscious rap. You know, Brand Nubian, Public Enemy, and several X-Clan, you know, and several other conscious rap groups. They were literally wiped out and replaced with the gangster rap. Now, I don't hold Eazy and any of the gangster rappers in the late 80s and early 90s for this, but, you know, right now, I know as time passed, they realized that they were being used, you know, so, you know, we never want to forget that, but at the same time, you know, we want to honor, you know, our brothers for the work that they put in terms of the music industry. Also, we want to Also honor the brother Tupac Amaru Shakur, who 21 years ago was shot, in front of the MGM casino during the Bruce Seldon Mike Tyson fight. And there's so many different stories surrounding that, as far as who was complicit, who was involved, and but we all know that, when there's that type of confusion and people are trying to play the blame game, and so many whites, policemen, and you have drug counselors, white substance abuse counselors, ex-police, LAPD police, retired police, white, that prior to his demise hated him, but realized if they came up with a story with some information that was foreign to the black community, that the black community would bite and be interested in it, and they could get paid. Greg Cady, John Padash, who was a drug counselor in a treatment center in Baltimore, and all of a sudden he becomes this Tupac, he's a Tupac addict, basically, and he has written books based on the life of not only Tupac, but one book is called The Murder, Tupac Shakur and Other Black Leaders. Now, the ex-police, the ex-LAPD, who actually did a lot of work into trying to solve the Biggie and Tupac murders, was actually murdered in the LAPD police department, in the building, when he, I forgot the name of the policeman's name, but anyway, I don't know why it slipped my mind, but anyway, he had the information on the people that were complicit in the Tupac and Biggie murders. When he told LAPD officials, top officials, that he had the information, they told him to come on in, bring everything that he had into the police station. Now, all of a sudden, when he gets to the police station, all of a sudden, he has this massive heart attack and he dies in the police station. And that shows you, the cover-up of what happened with brother Tupac Shakur, in which I did several stories in my newspapers on the brother. But one conclusion that I know that I came up with was that the federal government, FBI, CIA, were largely responsible for the murder of Tupac Shakur, because he became a threat to national security, because Tupac had agreed that after every CD sale, he was going to build community centers and shelters in every inner city. And the Bloods and Crips had agreed to become Black Panthers under the leadership of the great warrior scholar, Dr. Khalid Abdul Muhammad. And so they and according to white supremacy, that became a threat to national security. So they had to get rid of Pop as well as Dr. Khalid Muhammad 5 years after the ascension of Tupac. And I'm going to get down with the ascension of Dr. Khalid Muhammad in several more months, in the months ahead, because the crackers had assistance from Black Panthers. in the ascension and demise of the great Dr. Khalid Abdul Muhammad. So we're gonna get down with a lot of things, but I went out of town for my birthday, you know, my born day, not birthday, my born day. As always, you know, I thank my mother for, you know, because it's her day. She went through labor to bring me here. So it was no celebration personally for me. It was her celebration. And that's something that we talk about, but we don't actually practice that. And, you know, you all need to practice those principles. You know, if your parents are still, you know, in their physical form, you know, you thank them and bring them a gift. You know, what I did, you know, I always try to, you know, if my mother wants to go out to eat or whatever, I treat her because she went in labor. She went through the painstaking possibility of her losing her life to bring me here. You know, so all this, you know, and when you become clear about things like that, you no longer are walking around like some little punk and some little baby expecting somebody to give you something because you were born, instead of giving the person that went through the whole entire process, you know, of bringing you here. You know, but brother Tupac Shakur was you know, these brothers were strong black leaders, you know, and we need not to forget them, you know. And I just want to say black power and Ashe, you know, to brother Tupac, also to brother Eazy and his children, you know, his parents and his children, you know, because his oldest son, you know, is stepping up to the plate, doing the things that his father would have done in terms of trying to bring order to the family. So, you know, to Eazy-E, Eric Wright Jr., we send our hoteps and black powers to you as well. And so, you know, for a lot of the brothers and sisters that I haven't mentioned, once again, I'd like to thank all my YouTube subscribers. And as always, to my Queen and Zinga Sankofa, we had a wonderful time. I appreciate you, Queen. I love you with all my heart. To my mother, to my siblings, specifically, especially a special shout out to my brother Jerome, you know, Hotep brother, and his queen, Dr. Bobby Beverly, brother Ramon Thompson, brother Michael, brother Mark, brother Ali, who we had the pleasure of spending some time with him this weekend. Brother Ali and his young men that he's raising, you know, and to his queen, you know, to brother Khalil, to brother Robert Burgess, to my brother-in-law Roland and my sister-in-law Zulene, who celebrated 41 years of marriage, you know, and who are very, very strong role models and examples for young men and women, you know, both Zulene and Roland. So we want to give them honors, and we want to, you know, wish them more and more anniversaries. And to all of Queen Nzinga's family, Uncle Wilson and all her family that came from Atlanta, we want to honor them, and we had a good time with them, you know, real wonderful time, you know. And this is what life is about, you know, the gathering of people, you know, regardless of your beliefs, regardless of your differences, you know, just coming together with one common purpose, which is love, which is unity. and they really exemplified that this weekend, you know. And all my brothers that are fighting freedom fighters, brothers and sisters that are freedom fighters all over the planet. Brother Dawa, Sergeant Lucas, who both, I have both of their books. I'm going to be promoting those books, you know, a little more. You're going to see them, these books being promoted more frequently, you know, on my videos. Very, very strong individuals, you know. And for anybody that I did miss, you know, I send my love to my daughter, my grandchildren, you know, anybody that I did miss, all my brothers behind enemy lines that are in penitentiaries and jails, people that are on the street. We will continue to feed and clothe our people starting next month. Right now I'm just, you know, my spirit is, you know, on the move. You know, I'm trying to spread the love, spread the unity, and, you know, and spread the energy, you know, of perseverance, you know, to all of our brothers and sisters. You know, that better days will come. Better days are coming. We just have to, you know, stay the course, you know, and fight the hurricanes. Just like these man-made hurricanes, which I'm going to discuss tomorrow, you know, because they are man-made. You know, stop believing that it's some, you know, mystery or spook or God that has created these catastrophes. These things happen for a reason. So, I will be talking about that. So, until then, Hotep, Black Power.